Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. I hope you've been having a great day. Big thank you to everyone that has contributed to my comments, that has supported me on the channel through Buy Me a Coffee, and of course those who have subscribed as well, without which I wouldn't have much of a channel. And it's what I've learned about this channel is it's like the interaction. Sometimes the quality of the songs aren't great. Sometimes the sound quality isn't good, but it's the interaction that really kind of gives me a buzz, reading what people think about songs. So that said, this is another of these 80s mystery 80s synth songs, and this one I know very little about the artist. The artist is called Robert Marlow. The track is called The Face of Dorian Gray. Not sure if this was ever released onto an album, and it was actually released as a single around about July 1983. The only interesting thing is that this was part produced by Vince Clarke. So this is an official video. I am going to click play and we'll see what this one is about. Just a little bit of curiosity actually, was that Billy Currie from Ultravox at the very beginning? Let's just take that back. It looks very much like him.
The boy sit lean and proud, yeah. Smooth white skin, just like a shroud. He's a subtle young savage with lips that yearn and eyes that make the canvas burn. The old man grows older, he curses the day. He's sorry he painted the face of Dorian Gray.
Yeah, even if I didn't know that this was Vince Clarke, sort of like part producing this, there's an unmistakable sound about this song, and it has that real Yazoo kind of feel to it. Also a little bit Depeche Mode feel from their early 80s stuff, from New Life, that kind of feel. And yeah, it's got quite an interesting voice as well. I like his voice. So far, this is a really cool song. Um, I'm really surprised I've never heard this before.
They stop and stare to see the boy pass by. They see the blackness in his eyes, the portrait burning as the young man laughs. Sunlight flaming, life is flickering past. The old man grows older, he curses the day. He's sorry he painted the face of Dorian Gray.
I'm trying to think of what I remember from. I read the book Dorian Gray, and was it Oscar Wilde? And I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was a story of somebody who wishes, I don't know, maybe youth upon themselves and eternal youth. And by the end of it, all of a sudden something happens and they just get really old. So I'm guessing this is literally that kind of story, but I've just been like sort of soaking up the music, to be honest. I find it really sort of like punchy, and it has like, got that wonderful sound. My only kind of thought about this, and I'll probably share it with you afterwards. In fact, I will share that afterwards. That was actually really good. I really enjoyed that. That was Robert Marlowe, The Face of Dorian Gray. As soon as I kind of started thinking about the lyrics, I was sort of trying to obsessively think what the story was about and how it ended. And so my number one question would be if anybody has read, I think it was called The Face of Dorian Gray. If anybody's read that, please let me know what happens again, and how the structure of that like book went. Because this feels like this song is literally just centered around that book. Um, it was really, really quirky, punchy, poppy sounding track. Very, very Vince Clarke, very Yazoo, very Depeche Mode. I liked his voice. I can't. I'm surprised that I've never heard of this guy before, but I'm guessing that the real influence of his song and success is a little bit like I'm trying to think of his name out the Buggles, Trevor Horn. That without that influence, then maybe there isn't that much substance to anything else he's done. I'm just speculating, but I really, really enjoyed this, and it was a super, super sound. My only sort of, uh, I suppose, qualm about this not being commercially successful is maybe that we're into 1983 now. We're into very polished Duran Duran, very polished Spandau Ballet, and this is still harking back to those early days of a synth pop bands, and yeah, it's very, very, very broken down Depeche Mode. And even Depeche Mode are now producing sophisticated songs during 1983. So maybe that is a reason why this wasn't so successful. Had it been released in 1981 or even 1980, it would have been on its time or ahead of its time. And but that said, it is really, really enjoyable sound and very, very poppy. I enjoyed that. I have nothing else more to say on it. I'm pretty sure that was Billy Curry at the beginning. I was looking out for a few other faces, maybe. That I was kind of thinking along the lines of there's been a few videos. I think Thomas Dolby appeared in an 80s video. So I was thinking that maybe if Billy Curry is in this, then maybe somebody else will like crop up as well. But maybe Billy Curry is part of a production team on this, or maybe he played the synths along with Vince Clarke. It's hard to say, but either way, it's a really, really enjoyable track. And yeah, I'm going to have a few more synth tracks from the 80s to come yet. So hope you enjoyed that. Please join me in the comments below and have a good evening, have a good day, have a good week.